You have to understand when a foolish captain leads a boat, it will surely sink. At a point, these fools, Brian Champong, the gay guy, what's his name? Lord Comey, he was standing on stage telling Ghanaians, he was telling us, I will not hand over power. Now, Baumia Jimmy Sujina stage is he's happy because it was going in his favor. Yeah, Pierre, in court to already free mind, and almost once in a while, no, we are waiting for the John Mahama their appointment to basically be done fully. Now you're fully, you're starting Juma, and anything you don't see us. Don't panic. Jandam ni nyina baby. They know the NPP as a political party is being led by a fool like Afenyo Markin. Do not panic. When a fool leads a political party, you are not supposed to panic. They will drown themselves. Listen, when a political party is being led by a temperamental fool, the party will never sail. And what you see in parliament now, or you are seeing in parliament from the NPP side, led by Afenyo Markin, you have to understand when a foolish captain leads a boat, it will surely sink. And Omoje say agro. Anytime I get Ghana for say, so who say MP before Jimmy or parliament, Omoje say Afenyo Markin about vetting committee or Jimmy, do not panic. The guy is naturally foolish, and he's basically becoming a one-man minority. He wants it to be about him because he believes, say, the people behind him, Jimmy, and you can see some of the NPP MPs are still not thinking. And the Stika or the who Jimmy or Parliament, they still don't understand where they are. So what we need to do is to finish them kwata. And the kwata finalization, to make sure by 2028 I can depart 3 or Parliament, and that is my new focus. Because also Obia Jimmy now man the opportunity to reason, to be smart, to understand the say, oh, mi Jimmy we the bedru hana nipano, unim say they can do it, and they decide deliberately not to be reasonable. Then you help them to die. And that is what we are going to help the NPP do. Because a whole political party, after losing an election, you lost an election over 1.7 million. Your candidate got 38.2%. What do you have to be doing now? This is not a time for you to be going on radio or standing in parliament to prove to Ghanaians say, no. This is the time for you to reflect. This is the time for you to understand some of your actions. You have to basically relook at your actions, your utterances, your body language, your gesture. This is the time to have a relook at the way you do things. But you can see that these people are naturally born foolish, that they are still in that mood, thinking, say, they still have power. They can still fool. Because in their brains, majority of the people who vote for the NPP are stupid. In terms of say Jimmy, they are still not getting the reality. You can see an NPP executive. You can see a general secretary, a national youth organizer will sit on radio and be telling you, say, then you hear the general secretary, oh, this election, we lost it, spirituality, they still don't want the people to understand this. So, Jimmy, they led them to this. And that is what is missing. In 2016, when the NDC lost elections, you realize that the party itself quailed in. The quelling in is having a respect. They looked into themselves. They decided to look back and analyze the party. The elders of the party sat down to be like, we cannot be having the same gesture, body language out there. So you saw that the party took a step back. The flag bearer, then John Mahama, took a step back. The party leadership took a step back. And they took a decision that was difficult by looking deep to know where they actually went wrong. But this is the situation where we have a political party that has lost with the biggest margin in the history of this country, 1.8 million. 1.8 million. And these fools are still telling us Ghanaians, say, they have some group of people somewhere who did not vote. In less than a month, they are out there campaigning. So you see the Mustafa guy, who is their national youth organizer, sitting on radio and saying, oh, Mahamudu Bawumia na wasa oba, where Jimmy? Is a party about Bawumia? Who are going to work for Bawumia? Is it the same fools? What are you looking at? A DNA Moshe. The party is enshrined in foolishness. Oka obisa udi o matem. Obwe Jimmy because they still think say obi a odi party le chibia Jimmy say chairman want to me. And that is my problem with these people. But we have a country to build. We have a nation to build. We have people who are willing to respect us and to serve us. And that's the most important thing as a nation. They think before they act. They look at us, how we feel before they take decisions. So who in their right senses will say, I am going to leave this kind of leadership at Mahamadi and this NDC party that has shown maturity to go and vote for NPP or follow the NPP. No, that's why I'm saying that whatever you see in parliament, whatever propaganda they are selling out there, as a Ghanaian, do not panic because the party is being led by a fool, a temperamental fool who does not know what he wants. And that is Afenyo Markin. And see, sometimes you see some of their behaviors, some of their utterances. You ask yourself, say, me MPP, where are we headed? The party is heading nowhere. The party is heading for destruction, a total annihilation, destruction of that party. And I will lead that charge. Until the NPP reflects, starts to respect the people, starts to understand that we cannot be taken for granted. We will make sure that party is finished to the core. Because we cannot allow a group of foolish old men and women to take this country for granted, even at a point where they know that they have disappointed. They have stolen from the people. They have disrespected and killed the people. They have gone against the Constitution of the Republic. They have disrespected Ghana. They still do not want to have that kind of reason. They are just making us think, say, they are still intelligent than us. Don't panic. Don't be worried. Feel pity for them. Because me, Ekwameteha, and the people on Loud Silence TV are ready to make sure the right thing is done. I will do everything possible to make sure NPP go. And you see, this is not personal. This is not because Metai MPP. It is because the leadership of the party is stupid. Get this right. When the leadership changes, when they start to reason, when they start to become intelligent, think about the people and think about the intelligence of the people, we will all come to the table and say, this party, we can have a real look at it after 32 years. But what I am seeing now, no intelligent Ghanaian will get up one day and say, I want to follow the NPP. Why are you following the NPP? What do they stand for? What do they believe in? What is the party representing? And these are things, they are hard for people to tell them, but I will tell them. Let's get serious as a people. We are never going to go back to where we were again. Never. We will never go back to what the NPP put we through. Never again. And if we will have to sacrifice our lives to protect Ghana from not going back to the Ekufuado Bawumia NPP kind of governance, we would never, we would do it. Because at a point, this party NPP did not care about Ghana near Kwara or Nam Street. They did not care. They were enshrined and they were thirsty for power. They killed, they murdered. They were happy and they laughed about the plight of the people. So people like us, and we don't want to help these fools to take us back there. We need to get these things right. Never again. Say, and the way Ghana near Ghana and there, don't you feel safe? When you hear John Mahama speak, don't you feel honored to be a Ghanaian? When you hear John Mahama's appointment, or share the kind of people he's selecting, appointing, so you're Ghanaian, don't you feel proud? When he speaks, don't you feel some kind of calmness and respect and maturity? Don't you see, say, you are living in a country being led by intelligent people? So who in their right senses will say, in Kwasiafo way again, MPP, let me go and bring this group of twerps, political insects, tribal, dysfunctional bigots to come lead this country again? No. I am not going anywhere. And the people on this platform, we are all here. I am going to stay until I get to that point when Nyankopon beka say Kevin, that's it for you. We are not going anywhere. And I keep saying, say, yeah, the no kre ebegu MPP. There yana say, upon all the things that happen, yenya MPP who say omo di Ghana bone. Upon the omo di Ghana nyina no, you don't see it in their statements. You don't see it in their actions. They are so they feel so entitled. Say, yeah, there was a deep power. Kwasiafo, with the power in Nyanbeso. With the power in Nyanbeso. At a point, these fools, Brian Champon, the gay guy, what's his name? Lord Comey, they were standing on stage telling Ghanaians, Ekufuor Jimmy Wewes, he was telling us, I will not hand over power. Now, Baumia Jimmy Sujina stage is he's happy because it was going in his favor. Near Tigana ha Asofo Ahemfo. We saw all these utterances. We knew that where we were, the democracy was basically slipping through our fingers. They all saw these nonsense. They were quiet. Today, they have become the all-intelligent Asofo Ahemfo. They want to direct how this country should go. In we fought to redeem this nation, to save our democracy. We will make the decisions, and not you old twerps. 2025 season in start here. Ahumana eka 2024 na michucha no. 2024. Micha material no. Ahumana keka no. Ene na mi yini Hemens na mi yino. Officially 2025. Mi starti bibia. Yeti kroma nipe ewu nipe ebre na mo de mokwasi esa sisifia. Egu meme so. Na mo dwen sa Asantefoɔ ni bi ejimi. And you used Asante. Asante said baked. The NPP played around Asantefo to say Asantefo be a Jimmy. They sit on TV and make it look like say Asantefo ye moi, a mere political party. A fucking mere political party. Any leader, any principles. Chairman won to me, boy, yeah, they need time more sample. To me tonight radio so ewa santimemu na ye dear Asantefo atem in the name say ye your political party, your power. And nobody was speaking. And if we had allowed this to happen, if people like us and other good people who were speaking out, if we all had quelled in, Japan, they be about federal court. Do you know how much it takes to be at the federal court? Over $200,000. I deal with 4 lawyers. All these things should have stopped us from doing what we were doing. Do you know? But the priority was to save also MPP now, also was to save you not to be shot like a dog on the street because we were being led by animals. Yatia na man 40 radio TV so Ghana journalists both say adanya Kennedy Japan so Oba America the Kevin Taylor court adanya Kevin Taylor kind of wasem. And we saw Ghanaians jubilating adanya Kevin Taylor yamfanin court. But we didn't coil in. We wasted resource. We understand. We believe that. It's okay. But we are excited today and happy today because Kwame Nkrumah is excited. For me, Kwame Nkrumah is so excited about the young people who all came together to speak truth. We are excited today because me nana, me papa, mame, and papa, me mame papa, and papa, me nana no man, me betu omo Ghana no. Today in their grave, wherever they are proud because we did what had to be done. It is not about the money. It's about making sure principles are followed. And that is why some of us, we get so excited every time. It is not about the win for the NDC. It's about we knowing that Ghana is safe. That's the most important thing. You people, some of you Ghana are dirty. Mwe Jimmy. Ya kama ni mwana ya moya. Mine say nine. Muni munyansa. Mama Nkwasi for the 8 years, I ran them down. No ministry in Ghana has money you can work with. No ministry. That is why today I'm here to advise the NDC, John Mahama appointees. I'll talk on a few things. There are a few things I'll speak on social media segment, yes. But my job here tonight is to advise the new appointees, John Mahama appointees. That is why I'm here tonight. Coming back, me show 2025 season is starting here. me se wa opese me yes scandal no MPP for moka Kevin Taylor I say see ade o me yes scandal 28,930 o the bar dollars be kire scandal ba se we nya ma kwasiato memfa ma no nkopem ban aboatwe ye girem
yo we your best fisherman no lo kodo no answer my aboatwe iwo fufu bajo kwan e wa betia bajo kwan we you mind unkramba
we you mind nkurasefo omoja Kevin Taylor we utuminya foko me we you mind nkura mpetekuma ai ko Europe ko homu guo se nwan ai NDC abaye behwe de mu bedi mu bewi amoa ekufu ade kwase ampani ba omi akrampo ne yete ho se mo se Jamahama beba enkakwa nkete nwan ma mmoa ma mungu Europe wo kanya TikTok aka bu bebre ka depression kum se nwan asiafo mo pegana ye and obeti obnom TikTok any Facebook I say NDC aba ye behwe se kania bekofom a abuo bi kania bia ankofom ye penesa nwan koto de ne bodwe mo ho afiafin munnim nyansa nkurama mo ho afiafin na mugu Europe America den mo ko bo 9 to den 2 hours ba mo siase bran guguo adentina ende de se Jamahama ba ai mo Kevin Taylor say ya behwe wo behwe wo bodam apete le kura mo tena na se pete no mo ni MPP nkwasiafo we tena ye Ghana fo ne o mo tena ye Jamahama na Ghana fo ntimi ne o mo tena NPP will be in opposition for 32 years. Market. Someone from Nyansa Amboa me yanchire Ghana ni year. Monkwasi tribal party no, it will be in opposition for 32 years. And no that is when we will consider. After 32 years no, na yenye se beto am MPP. Na afa na ye consider nwan. Afa de yete ha ye behwe de besi. Say Jamahama, message Jamahama o move eye Petro nko 80 ye begina he defend Jamahama say yembo me ma metuo me okay ana yentam Ghana ejapade nyina ma jankroma I'm good ana yatam bibia ma Gabby Jamahama ana won say Jamahama ebusu for 50 wa ban mu as far as me hu say I am good Jamahama betum the diesel akọ 3,000 a liter I am fine because the busu for 50 ni aban mu odwan ana mo say ye nwan na egu Ghana ohun ana mo say ye jimi Open scandal. 2,890 2,008 saying Dabio. Mrs. meant to so. Sena saying 5,000. Mrs. the figure never breme. Meant to so. Oh, bottom. When you na mugu TikTok, Munim said the near question ye boni patuo. Economy na say ekufo the arrogant ba omi atwantro enkwasiade Samira tina baby electoral commissioner den na bodo mokwasia mu hu fi gugu abrochire soso aden ye kuro mu party enti ye nyina ye nkowu ende mu nyina mu bewu ansa na ye nyina ye wu me say mo pa 2024 28 mamonto aba emphobia ho and this be winning Jamahama the Okachre Ghana for will deliver 30%, and this will be in power for 40 years, and he will deliver. And then the musrono, and then I'm more panicking, and then I'm more the difference between governing and ruling. Kwasiafo be ruling Ghana. Nipa fimi to sell Lord come to me jina ni pemka say onjai power. Brane champon kwasia we to me jina ni penim. Na himfu nyina ye din obi ankasa aden ya kwasia tribal party or power. Enti kwateboto fo no de yenye din. Ye twa mo bema na mo de wo mema tintin gram mpanka anka nsemo motete wona ankwase asam me anka hwe na monim heater ye de ba mo ana me hwe sa sometimes nan say mitimi tena wa na ma hwe de call social media ne parliament ana mesre me when I am not that me MPP ankasa to sa ekufo the regime we the scandals na wo mu ni menyan wie yo ansa na Mahama ne NDC for so me the 4 years finish it. Yes, scandals no minyan wie ye. Unim scandals e wo. O bodam. Ye wie de wo ho. E de ko enim. Ya pile. Enti menya wa adwene say ye ko bebia o. Ya pile intimacy. Scandals na me nyen no. I was me exposing nyina and it will take me 8 years. O perfofro. Usika so woni anufuo okoto nkranwom aboa bi ba. Shege 25,000 flat. One scandal. Munja mo mumblidi. Me say I will insult. If you also like, go and insult. Me mediatem. Yes, I have a reason for insulting. And I'll always insult constructively. What was some better idea about them that me didn't part them because ni people ha among person begini say ni pa mo gini say moi. Don't think say I'm going to stop. I am going to still insult. Ko bia wo de ne ko kanya mesem. Go open your platform and go preach. Yes, start here. Send a kire. Kwasiafo. All right, now let me talk to John Mahama's new appointees. She, ye be di batema mo hwa ira mo say ye jai. Ne ye jai nkodi die. Ye to krom ha. Now let's go forward. The new appointees, John Mahama appointees, and I want to say this. And we had a meeting, many editorial team. We've had a meeting, and your meeting, this is what then do your conclusion, and I want to put it out there. From the day I will start 2025 official season, where now your NDC minimum during the campaign period or during the time we were in opposition, we were casual friends, we were professional friends. That friendship ends. I'm putting it here, I'm making it official. Why minimum NDC? I'm no high friend because I like the cause of John Mahama. During the campaign, before the campaign, for the past 6-7 years. From 2025, when I start my official season, that friendship, with all due respect, me who I make a high, but that friendship ends there. It's going to be a professional friendship. It ends there. So our friendship is see. So nobody in the NDC should put anything in their head and say, oh, me Kevin Taylor didn't come up paying. Oh, Kevin Taylor, they're madam for my texting that, or you're madam for. No. Or am I down for professionally? But when it comes to my job, sir, I down for no, it ends. There's a reason why my team wants me to put this out there. That friendship ends there. You saying hello to me and me replying hello will not affect my job. And I'm saying this specifically to the NDC John Mahama appointees. More titruno and as our message we ekobo. Now, there's something we want to put out. Advice the appointees of John Mahama. 1. Mo occupy office bia now no. The first thing you need to be doing now is to be preparing an audit to tell we Ghanaians office now this is what I came to meet.